Courthouse in Washington, D.C. this morning. It was suggested he might not be sentenced, but the judge decided to go ahead with it anyway, as she considers whether or not to do something about what she has heard from the foreperson. The former Trump advisor found guilty of lying to Congress and other charges. Stone's legal team is calling for that new trial, citing the anti-Trump bias from the jury foreperson.
Yeah.
You can hear somebody holler in the background.
So this is definitely controversial. I know the president's going to be watching, and you saw Judge Napolitano predicted that he would pardon him before the sentencing. I don't know if he's going to have that type of time this morning.
So let's bring in Sarah Sanders, Fox News contributor, former White House press secretary, to get her reaction on this. Sarah, what do you think? 9 years, 8 to 9 years. He's asking for a lot lower sentence. He wants a retrial. Do you think he needs to have that?
I think this is a decision that we need to leave up to those that are running this process. I think we let the Justice Department, let the legal system play out. But I do think that it seems to be a pretty egregious sentencing. And I think we need to kind of play a little bit of a hands-off role and see what takes place here over the next couple of days and weeks.
Okay, let's see what the judge does. That should be shortly. Meanwhile, who are your winners and losers from last night? I'm going to guess you're going to say Michael Bloomberg was the big loser.
Certainly, he was definitely the big loser. Look, I think it's very clear he's not on the ballot in Nevada. He's also shouldn't have been on the debate stage last night there either. I mean, it was something he should have been prepared for. He's had weeks to prepare, and I think that all of the team that prepped him should be looking for a new job because they did not do a good job getting him ready for that debate last night. Clear winners, certainly Donald Trump. If this is the best the Democrats have to offer, I think he is solidifying 4 more years as president of the United States. The contrast between the excitement and enthusiasm at his rally last night and all over the country versus the bickering and the lack of substance and ideas that came out of the debate last night from the Democrats is, honestly, it's astonishing.
Well, do you think Elizabeth Warren resuscitated her campaign?
I think she probably bumped up a little bit. The sad part is that I don't think it's going to be enough for her. I think she may have helped bloody up Bloomberg, but I don't think that helps move her forward. One of the other winners that I think people are ignoring from last night's debate was Bernie Sanders. Everybody seemed to really focus their fire on Mike Bloomberg, forgetting that Bernie Sanders is actually leading the Democrat field and has on track to win a significant number of delegates in California and other states over the next couple of weeks, yet you didn't see a lot of the Democrat candidates focus their fire on him. I think that was a big mistake, but a great thing for the country because I think Donald Trump will easily defeat Bernie Sanders in November.
Maybe treating him with kid gloves because they want to be his vice president. We'll see. Thank you so much, Sarah, for joining us.
Thanks for having me on.
You bet.